friends, I'm Vivaan Khanna, and to be precise about my qualifications, I'm a great reader. Yes, I'm here to share my experience of developing a keen interest in reading over the years. As it's the last day of literacy week, I wish to inspire you all and to take you through the best journey of my life. So, it all started with bedtime stories by my mom when I was very young. Not that I'm too old now, but yes, I'm mentioning the time when I didn't know how to read and write. As I started getting a sense of words played out of my mom's mouth, I started enjoying reading. What does it mean? Became my catchphrase as I would keep asking if I didn't understand anything. My love for reading grew after a few incidents that took place in my life. One fine day, my best friend Arjun shared a book called Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and I could immediately notice the involvement of my friends with that book. I thought to myself, how books can be so important than a human being sitting in front of you. That day, I went home and asked my parents to buy me a book by the same author. I was the best child in my eyes of my parents that day. We used to love receiving toys, suddenly wanted books as gifts. Before my friends, I wished to know every little break that we got. Little did I know that my actions were being watched by my parents. They handed over a whole series of books to me. I thought I would read it in 3 months, but to my surprise, I finished it in just 15 days. Reading became such an important task in my life that I like to carry books wherever I go. I myself